My name's Mr. Drake. I'm the automotive instructor here at FIT. And in this program we do a lot of mechanical repairs as far as a lot of engine, a lot of transmission. We set up differentials, and also we do a lot of drivability, which incorporates sensors, fuel systems, and ignition systems on automobiles. Right now what we'll be showing you in a minute is our gentlemen are repairing the top part of an engine. They're installing new valves in a head and lapping them in. Because the engine came in, the customer's complaint was that it was missing and not running evenly or correctly. We diagnosed it, took a look at it, and 2 sets of cylinders were not sealing, and thus we had no compression, so basically the engine was running on 2 cylinders, and that was all. Here we have the disassembled lower half of the engine. This is the engine block, and these are the pistons, and these are called cylinders. The round parts are called cylinders. And basically it's a pump. What its job is it comes up and down, the pistons do, and they actually compress the fuel and air mixture. These two are called the camshafts. They set in top of the head, and these are the covers that actually hold the camshafts on top of the head as so. What its job is this one is for the intake, this one is for the exhaust. When the intake cam opens up, the cylinders draw air into the engine, then it closes the valve, the cylinder comes back up, the piston does, compresses it, the spark plug ignites, it pushes the piston down with force, and then this cam here, the exhaust cam, opens up the exhaust valve, and the wasted gases that are already burned go out the exhaust. This is the intake ports where the air comes in. They are now compressing the valve springs, which are here. These are the valve springs. This is a valve. We are putting these in the head, thus so, putting the valve springs on, and we're using this tool here to compress these springs. Then we have what are called little keepers, which actually go on top of the valve stem like this, and then the valve comes up and it holds the valve stem and the keepers and the valve springs together, and it keeps the valves in the head. The camshaft, as we were talking about, lays right here in the top, and as it rotates it pushes down on this valve spring and opens and closes the valve at the correct time. What we're doing now is putting the intake manifold on the head. We're doing some pre-assembly to make it easier to put the automobile together. So once we get this together, we'll install the head on the block, then we'll start putting all the components back on it. So what we're doing next, we just installed the head, and we will be putting the timing chains on, timing the camshafts to the crankshaft, and from there we will be putting the engine back together, putting the valve cover on, the intakes, the exhaust manifold, hooking up all the sensors, adding fluids and filters to the engine, and then we should be able to start it up. And that should be it. It should roll on out.